G'day mates, how's it going? Rifco here, and we are back with some more Spyro the Dragon. Alright, we are now on the 4th episode of this series. And just a quick recap, we have successfully 100%ed Artisan's homeworld, and we have now moved on to the Peacekeeper's world. If I remember correctly, you can actually use these cannons. Oh, yeah, there we go. The question is, can I hit these guys? Because that would be hilarious. Oh my god, I did it. Is he showing his butt? No, he's dead. Alright. Nobody flashes their butt cheeks at Spyro the Dragon and lives to tell the tale. And there's nothing in the tents. God, I gotta remember I can't stop talking, otherwise things get awkward. Oh god. I don't know, what should we discuss today? Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna talk about anxiety, wasn't I? And depression. Personally, I do actually suffer from anxiety. And I've had a few anxiety anxiety attacks in my life. Particularly, I can't handle situations where I'm in a room with a lot of people. Like, if I'm in a room with more than probably 10 people, I feel very awkward, out of place, and I kind of find a corner to sit in, and I don't really talk to anyone I don't know too well. I'll usually try and keep close to people I know and are comfortable with being around. Rescued Magnus.
Hi, Spyro! Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Thanks, Magnus. So yeah, I actually know a few people who do suffer from anxiety as well. So it's not that uncommon of a thing. Particularly if you're going through school, that's when most people get really bad anxiety. Like, you're in your final years of school and you're trying to get maximum grades in the fields you want so you can go to the schools you want afterwards and get the job you want to get. But people put a lot of pressure on you in those situations. They keep asking, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or how are you going to be that if you spend your time doing blank? So yeah, people put a lot of pressure on you in those years. And it's not a nice feeling, feeling like what you do in those final 2 to 3 years of school is basically going to define you as a person for the rest of your life. Because, simply put, it's not going to do that. You have all the time in the world after school where you can change what you want to be, what you want to do with your life. You don't have to force yourself into those situations at the beginning of school.
Thank you for releasing me.
I think that was a joke that the skinniest guy with the weakest voice was called Conan. But yeah, don't put so much pressure on yourself during school. I mean, yes, you still want to get through with good marks and that, but you're going to be able to change what you want to do and what you want to be when you've left school. Like, you can do a university course at any point in time. I mean, you don't even have to, well, in Australia, you don't actually have to complete the final year of school to do that. You can take I believe it's called a TAFE test, a TAFE course, and essentially that just teaches you what you need to know and give the university, I believe it's only Charles Darwin University that does it though, but it gives you the chance that you can sit there and say, hey, I didn't finish year 12, but I know...
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
God damn it, these sections keep making me forget what I was talking about. Yeah, in Australia we have the TAFE course / test thing that you can take and be like, hey, I didn't finish year 12, but I did this test and I passed with marks that will allow me to do a bachelor's course in what I want to do. And yeah. And at the university I went to, I only finished university with a certificate 3 in multimedia. But yeah, I tried doing a certificate 4, but I lost all interest in it, and I flunked out because a lot of it was going over the same stuff before. Now, I did go through school all the way through year 12, but I was a few points under being able to pursue something like a bachelor's course. You can't do that with too low of a score mark. But but you can go back at any point and do courses and change who you want to be in your life. So don't put so much stress on yourself during school. But like I said before, it is still good to pass with good grades so that you can do what you want to do a lot easier. It is a bit more work to go through stuff like the TAFE courses and that just to get to do a university course. If I wanted to go and get a bachelor's degree in, I don't know, video production and editing, I could sit the TAFE course. I don't think it's TAFE, I think it's TAFTA. If I could sit that course and be able to get through with enough points to then pursue a career I want. Oh, sorry, not a career, a bachelor's. So, yeah, that's that. I'm just thinking, I was talking about anxiety and I ended up going on a completely different route and ended up talking about something else entirely. So sorry for anybody who actually wanted to use that rambling as a means to see that anxiety doesn't need to control who you are, but there are situations that will push you through it, when instead I ended up talking about you don't need to push yourself so much in school to do the stuff you want, because even if you fail, you can still do courses and get marks and all that. Alright, anyway, let's get back to the game at hand. This level is actually taking a rather long time to finish. I didn't think it would take this long to do this area. But it's a lot bigger than the other areas have been so far. But I'll still try to get through it, and I might just have to... Oh god, we're already at the 10-minute mark. I might only get through this level today. I'm sorry, everybody, for doing this.
Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known?
I forget.
Yeah, I believe there's only going to be one other level where I'm going to spend so much time wandering around in circles, and that will be the nasty treetops, because there's a particular part to that level trying to get a certain dragon and gems that is going to take a long time for me to remember how to do. But it's something like you have to bounce from tree to tree, build up a lot of speed from speed boost ramps, and then fling yourself over hundreds of meters of just empty terrain, and hope to God that you make it to the other side to get the dragon. Yeah. I think this level is going to be this episode was probably going to be the